according to IMDb, all three of you wrote Bugbusters.
Yes, thank you for keeping us on track. Yes.
How did that happen? Did you guys just sit in a room and just collab?
Everything came from your apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
We wanted a project that we could all do together. One that we could be
Us.
Yeah.
Not typecast.
Yes.
Honestly, it kind of really was the beginning of our lifelong chase of that very dream, was to make content being us, which is what the YouTube channel has turned into, is you and I being who we found a way to do it through scam baiting. But long before scam baiting, we wanted to make content as us without having to wait for anyone to cast us or to pick us. Or to
100%.
So
yes.
Bugbusters was the very first time that we tried to actually put that, to make that palpable.
Yeah.
So we wrote 3 characters being who we are, embracing our typecasts, but also like being who we are as our personalities, and already the dynamics between us, like you and I, and even in the pilot, we're arguing.
Bickering. That was real like...
Bickering, yeah.
Did we always bicker? Have we? Me and Ashton?
I mean, all the 3 of us have.
Every now and
To
then.
an extent. We always bicker, like all of us.
Yeah.
We give each other a hard time. That's how we've always operated.
Yeah,
And
sure.
kind of how you express. That's how we.
You know,
I
you
express
bicker,
love.
you bitch, you make out. Like,
wow,
you know, shit happens.
I wasn't there
right?
for that episode. You ask for apple boxes and you go take them to the juice aisle.
Tell the story about apple boxes, Ash.
Yeah, well, I think I told it last week, but it was funny, and this is why so much of this episode last week ended up being about you. Was we're on the set of, I think, day 1 actually, which rest in peace to Tony. We were shooting with Tony. We were doing the interviews.
You heard about Tony?
Yeah.
You told me.
I told you. Yeah.
And I told him.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I sent you a text message. The text message that Roger
I sent
forwarded to
you
me.
a text. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway, rest in peace to Tony. If you've seen Bugbusters, which it's available on Trilogy Plus, if you want to scroll into the archives, we were filming that day the interviews, which is all 3 of us being our own self, our own version of our own characters, in an interview for this job to work for this pest control company. And Tony was the manager, the owner.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're on set, and Raja, he just comes up to me and he's like, one of the crew members, one of the students asked me, I need an apple box, which, if you don't know, if you're not in the film industry, an apple box refers to a wooden box of varying sizes that you can either put stuff on, or you can stand on, or you can prop something up with. Yeah, it's basically just to I don't know why. I'm sure there's a story of why it's called an apple box. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I didn't know where they were at the time. So I went to Raja because he was there to help set up, and I said, Raja, can you? I need an apple box. Can you show me where they are? And he's like, oh yeah. So he's like, come this way. I'm like, all right. So he takes me into the kitchen, and then he like he's like a magician, like presenting. He's like, here, and he's referring to a table full of apple juice cartons on a table.
Brought it, right? You took.
No, he brought me to it. I remember this vividly.
Do you know why I was so proud of that moment?
Why is that?
Because I felt like for so long I wasn't doing jack fucking shit on that set.
I finally gave you a job.
So someone said, "Can you bring an apple box?" And I'm like, I got you. I got you.
Ooh, mama,
And
that.
so I brought the box, and Anna Petrova lost her shit.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
told
like,
everybody.
yeah.
Because I watched it happen, and then I told everybody. Yeah.
She screamed laughing. I'm like, I did something wrong. And they're like, dipshit, this is not the...
You know that, speaking of Anna Petrova, I saw her Instagram yesterday after a long time, haven't talking to her for a long time. She moved out from America.
Oh, she did?
Back to Russia.
Really?
Because she had a kid with that deep shit, remember?
Oh, she had a child. I remember.
That dipshit. Remember?
The camera, the camera guy, right? Remember? He's supposed to shoot Bugbusters, and
he
then
was supposed to direct it.
Oh,
he directed. Yeah, directed.
No, he was
exactly.
she directed it. He was gonna direct it or
Right.
something. There was like a
We did all session together. And that's how baby was born. A baby was made. So we all did together, and I guess they stayed after. So, anyways, and he didn't like the script.
They did it on the apple boxes, allegedly.
So, anyways, she moved up back to Russia to be closer to her mom, to her family, and raise her daughter.
how's she doing? Have you talked to her?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, good.
She's dancing a lot. She's a singer right now.
Nice, man.
Singer?
Good for her.
Yeah, she's singing.
I saw her with her daughter when she was maybe 2 or 3. But that was years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she's doing all right.
The last time I saw Anna Petrova was in one of their I think it was maybe that guy's apartment. Who did the audio ADR of the sex noises, which you can see if you watch Bugbusters through the credits, along with Art's oiled up body. You can see Anna Petrova, was just camera for a minute just for that, because she did the sex noises for what was presented in the show as Art's overnight search for a good review for our pest control company.
And some of those sex noises came from Ashton as well.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't know this.
Shout out to Trilogy Plus.
Hey, it's kind of a fun thought, right?
Yeah, fun fact. Okay,
Holy
so
shit.
yeah,
Fucking good times.
we did all this, and we made it all the way to the final. Remember,
Yeah.
to the final 15. You got 2 emails from NBC. First
Yeah.
email, and then second email that we made it to the final.
We had to
fucking-
record that video.
Yeah,
And yep.
You know what I don't think is on Trilogy Plus, which should be, was because for the NBC pitch, we had to make an episode of something, a pitch.
Oh my god! In your apartment.
Hold on. Yeah, which we went over this because when we there's
Who
a,
has
there's
the footage?
no, it's okay. You know where I think it is, because we had your ass here a few years ago when we first moved into this office, and we filmed a reaction video to watching Bugbusters. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's on, it's on,
of course
it's
I
on
remember
Trilogy
that.
Plus.
No, I
It was
know. I
from
remember
a couple
that.
years ago, but I'm pretty sure we watched it that
Yeah,
day.
we
I'll have
did.
to revisit it.
We did.
But I always forget about that as being a component because there's the episode, but then there's the pitch, which is the
itself.
three
pitch,
of
the
us
pitch.
The pitch
talking
itself.
to the network executives, explaining what the thing is. And it was one of our ideas, and I think I scripted it, but one of the ideas was let's do the pitch as the characters, bickering and yelling at each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
And
that's
I'm
on
doing
Plus.
the wait. Remember,
It might be in Plus inside of that reaction video, but I don't know if it's on there as its
in
own
front of
video.
your window, your living room.
Yeah,
Facing the
'Cause it's the only
patio.
light, only
Facing
light
the
we had
light,
was the
yeah.
fucking window.
Oh wow.
We had yeah. Oh my
And I'm so
God.
proud of it because as hungry as we were, we kept it so simple, and it was simple and had punch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. How many times during this submission you're gonna receive 3 idiots
Oh my God. And nothing
dressed as
changed,
a
really. I mean,
characters? Dressed as a
now
characters.
we're just shitty investigators.
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo
seriously.
fucking.